Hello, Drow and Dragon Warriors. My name is TB Skyn, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where there's some prophecy stuff happening with a dragon roar and something or other about some dragons doing an attack or a thing or whatever. I just need to go and hit things with an axe, as far as I understand, and so that is what I aim to do. Heaven's Sword is within reach, my friends. Apparently. I don't know if I believe that anymore. I think this is just purgatory. I have died, and I am in an eternal march towards a goal I will never reach. But still, we press on.
You are the appointed captain of the Sellsword contingent? Then welcome. There's no shortage of blade work to be done. As we speak, Dravanian skirmishing parties are harrying positions across the Central Highlands. I've assigned the Crystal Braves and your fellow adventurers to contain these scattered attacks, and for the present I would have you join them. This is, of course, merely a precursor to the assault on Ishgard proper. The wily serpents seem to divide and confuse our forces, but we will not be so easily drawn out of position. The Temple Knights will remain on the Steps of Faith and continue our preparations. When the Horde arrives in force, they shall face a wall of Ishgardian steel. Report back to me once their advanced skirmishers are slain.
Okay. I'm gonna go slay the advanced skirmishers.
Can't go that way, apparently. Kind of a pointless gate. Like, it's not... Like, why do you even lock that thing? Honestly. Yeah, real effective against flying attackers, nerd. Trees deny themselves nothing that makes them grow. No rainfall, no sunshine, no blood upon the snow. Dude! Hey, dude! 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 Dude, I killed the dragons. Dude! Come on! Dude, come on! Like, I just... Okay, fine. Oh. Alone for a while, I've been searching through the dark for traces of the love you left inside my lonely heart. To weave by picking up the pieces that remain, melodies of life, love's lost refrain. Our paths they did cross, though I cannot say but why. We met, we laughed, we held on fast, and then we said goodbye. And who'll hear the echoes of the stories never told? Let them ring out loud till they unfold. I love that song so much. It's such a good melody.
What news, adventurers? The reinforcement. Decimated, you say? Dravanian devils, damn their scaly hides! Hold fast to your grief and fury, sir. We'll avenge your deaths of your fellows in the battle to come.
Yeah, like, they killed a whole 2 guys, basically. So it's like... so it's devastating. Devastating. Absolutely.
Ere you commit yourself to the siege, you should know that what it is you're tasked with defending. Beyond the gates of judgment lie the Steps of Faith, a great bridge of stone that leads directly to the city of Ishgard. More than simply a means to cross the Sea of Clouds, the bridge serves as a foundation for the arcane wards that form the barrier we call Danifan's Collar. Alas, in dispelling the barrier's outermost layer, that thrice-damned witch Iceheart stripped the bridge of its protection, and thus are the dragons now able to land unhindered upon the Steps of Faith. Should the Dravanians succeed in destroying the remainder of the wards, the winged devils will be free to swarm within the city itself. Needless to say, we cannot suffer that to happen. It shall be our task as defenders to prevent any harm from coming to those parts of the bridge wherein the wards are sealed. Yet 3 remain, and we have dispatched our forces accordingly. I would ask you and your comrades to accompany our defenders to the outermost wards.
I should hope that includes us as well, yes, says someone. Hey, it's the boy. And the other boys and girls.
The scions of the 7th Dawn?
We could not well stand idly by while the Horde threatens the good people of Ishgard. Indeed, to do otherwise would go against all that Master Louisra has taught us. As for where we may be of most assistance, I think it prudent we divide into 2 groups. Ida and I will join the rear guard. Right, if the dragons should reach us, we'll be sure to give them what for.
Thank you, all of you. Please speak with me again when your preparations are complete, and together we shall stand against the Horde. I trust you're ready then. Come, let us make for the battlefield.
Ooh, Lorg. By the way, Idle on the 1726, if you're still listening, I saw you redeemed the channel pointing for Estinian an hour ago, but I didn't get around to it. So the next time we see him, remind me. We claim victory this day or Ishgard falls. We should probably accept the fury into your heart and defend this bridge with your life's blood. We should probably go and do... They're already fighting. I mean, we should probably go help or something. Oh, shit. That's a bunch of guys. I don't feel like this is very dodgeable. Everyone, fall back! Fall back now! Is this where Estinian jumps in? Nope, this is where we run.
To me.
Okay, I don't need to be very close to you at all, do I?
Fireball!
Yeah, I'm definitely hitting him. Oh yeah, all of my blows are connecting physically with him directly. That's definitely happening. Boy, you have too much health. We don't have to have a healer with us, do we? It'd be nice if we did. Whoop. Probably don't want to stand in that. Well, that's a barrier down. Presumably this is all scripted, because it doesn't seem like it'd be possible to prevent him from doing that. Okay, well, I guess we're just moving. Yo, dude, Jesus! Okay, well, big, epic, mostly scripted battle then. Fair enough. Whee! Oh, right, you run away from those, not into them. Okay, somewhere over here. Yeah, okay. I guess that's why you stay on the outskirts of his hitbox. Again with the flame breath. Oh, he's just taking it down in one hit, is he? Well, it's probably fine. Please no more heroic sacrifices, by the way. It's getting a little much. We must end this now. He has 38% health left, and we're not doing that much DPS. What do you want me to do about it? Uh-oh. Okay, well, not great. All right, well, I guess we just work on him. Just keep swinging. Just keep swinging. Just keep swinging, swinging, swinging. Just keep swinging. Just keep swinging. Just keep swinging, swinging, swinging. What do? We swing. Not much strategy to warrior stuff. You just keep swinging. Fortunately, once we take him down, they definitely don't have any stronger dragons just waiting to swoop in and finish the job. This is where I kind of wish I was playing a DPS class. The solo instance of this is much more eventful than the trial version. Hey, cool. The dragons! They are withdrawing! Victory is ours! Is it? Are you 100% sure about that, my friend? In the trial, you could shoot big cannons, except when no one did that. Okay. One of Nidhugg's greatest champions, slain. The Horde will not soon recover from this blow. But what of you, Nidhugg? Why did you not join your minions, make this battle a slaughter? Have you grown so fond of the stench of your lair? Mayhap you prefer to have your allies fight your battle for you. You have a girl to do your bidding now, do you not? No matter. I shall slay Iceheart and all the rest. But I yearn to spill the blood of a great worm, Nidhugg, and only your death will sate my lance. Classic Dragoon shit.
Brick, the dragons are routed. Lest you wonder, the fighting at the Steel Vigil was also fierce, but my Crystal Braves were not found wanting.
Commander Olivia, Rick, true to your word, you arrived to aid us in our hour of need. On behalf of the Holy See and the people of Ishgard, I offer you my humble thanks. Though I would stay and lavish you with well-deserved praise, I fear I must await to oversee the aftermath of the siege. Not all the dragons have fled, and they are yet wounded to be carried from the field. Pray, let us meet anon, that I might express my thanks with proper courtesy.
We have indeed achieved a victory of singular importance. With the Dravanian horde thus weakened and scattered, the threat to Ishgard has been greatly diminished. And mayhap equally significant, the Holy See must now recognize the necessity of cooperation with foreign powers. Long have they barred their gates against the outside world, but I am confident that the day will soon come when Ishgard proclaims itself a member of the Orzian Alliance once more. Much have we sacrificed in our struggles against dragons and primals, the Ascians and the Empire, but step by unfaltering step, we march ever nearer to our goal. And as ever, the journey is made with you in the van.
Oh yeah, bro, like we're just getting in the van, we're just driving out to California, gonna hit some waves, gonna pick up some chicks. It's gonna be awesome, bro.
The victory you have won this day gives us greater hope for the morrow. It is a hope that shall sustain us in the days to come, and bear us past the many evils that yet seek to hinder our progress. We've done well, my friend, and I, for one, would take a moment to savor the enormity of our achievement. The demands of duty, however, allow me little time for levity. I must accompany Captain Ilbert back to Ul'dah and reassign those braves whose squad suffered heavy losses. You, my friend, have earned a rest at the Rising Stones. Pray return to Revenant's Toll and share your tale with Minfilia in person. We'll see to informing the other nations of what took place here. Do be sure to give our regards to Minfilia. I really love this little campfire scene that you've all set up. This is, like, I really do appreciate you guys. Like, just taking the time out to just hang out and wait for me to complete, like, cutscenes and story quests and shit. I really do appreciate that. That is a cool mount, damn. Man, the drip. And the chocobo heads. Is that a fat chocobo companion? Aww. Ooh, that's the same coat that I have also. But oh, that's a really nice combination. Like the coat, like in the sort of neutral, like beige and earth tones over a really nice, like dark, warm skirt. Like some really, that's really nice. That looks good. That's a good combination. Yeah, nice. I really like that. There you are. Oh, hang on. Wrong button. Ooh, hello. Nice. Okay, cool. Okay, so we've got like another like travel worn outfit, like with all that texturing and like dirt over top of it. That's really nice. Yeah. And so something we talked about like a million times before when it comes to these like when it comes to like Warrior of Light character designs, right? Is that little like the little shortcut, like that little trick of like it's not something that universally always works in every situation, but something that's like often works, which is to include like one element that sort of clashes with the rest or that it stands out as different. And glasses are a good thing to do here. Like that's essentially the exact same thing I've done with Brick, right? Is that he mostly wears like his fantasy nonsense. In this instance, the glasses fit really well with his other outfit. Like when he's in his Hela Gladiator outfit, right? Like he's got all this battle armor, all this rah, and then the glasses like are that one little element that sort of clashes with things. Same thing is happening here because we have like this battle worn, like really sort of like rugged looking, you know, fantasy armor with a cool sword with like, oh my god, that handle is gorgeous. Oh, that's beautiful. With the samurai sword, like the torn, frayed edges of the coat underneath and the whole thing. And then you have very, very modern looking glasses, like very, not at all period accurate, as it were, right? Yeah, that is Slut Glam. I know. I designed it. Like, not at all period accurate, not at all, like, doesn't comport at all with the rest of the design. And that sort of makes you go, oh, okay, like, this is not just a character wearing
a cool, cohesive costume, there's something happening. There's some kind of story being told. There's some reason to think twice about this characters because there's that little thing that stands out. And you can pay attention to that, like when you watch cartoons and movies and TV shows, like, because it's such a commonly used trick, is that if you have a character that you want the audience to pay attention to, put one thing out of place on them, like one thing that's a little bit like that sort of forces your brain not just to think of them as a background NPC, but as an actual, like, important character that it's worth paying attention to. And the glasses there were being used exactly that way, which is good. And it's just, besides that, it's just a solid, really well put together outfit. I like the blue also. It would be tempting to go with, like, red for something like that, or purple, like something ostentatious, but blue is like a very calm, neutral color. It sort of gives the vibe of a relaxed character.
So, Minfilia has committed the science to Ishgard's cause, has she? Though she makes her pronouncements with unshakable confidence, I can only imagine how agonizing it was for her to arrive at this decision. So many lives at stake.
I'm faced by a merciless mountain of administrative chores. Thankfully, this is one battle I'm well equipped to fight.
Boy, really is empty back here right now, isn't it?
The threat of war sows panic and confusion, and routine tasks can offer a calming stability, being sure that the larder is properly stocked, for instance.
It's true. There's nothing quite like chores and routine to force yourself to persevere.
Rick, welcome back. Alphino sent word of the siege, and of course the role you played in ending it. Your deeds never cease to amaze me, Brick. Thank you. You must be weary, Brick, and now may very well be your only chance to...
Nope.
Antecedent! A messenger from Uldar arrived with a message for you. The royal seal. Curious indeed.
Gee, I wonder what could possibly be happening in Ulda right now.
Ah, an invitation. On behalf of the Council of the Eorzean Alliance, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Namo invites the Scions of the Seventh Dawn to attend a feast at the Royal Palace of Uldar in honor of Ishgard's recent victory. It would seem we're recognized for our part in lifting the siege, you for your valiant efforts as commander of the adventurers contingent, and the Archons for their earnest attempts to rouse the city-states. Truly, I find it strange that the Alliance leaders should think themselves deserving of a place at such a celebration. All three refused to deploy their standing armies, preferring to send hastily assembled companies of sellswords, many of whom perished ere the siege began. Are they truly so brazen as to seek to share in the glory of our triumph? But mayhap they simply seek a pretext to meet with the Ishgardians while the mood is yet jubilant. Such an occasion would present a fine opportunity to press for Ishgard's return to the Eorzean Alliance. We have scarce had time to mourn Moonbreeder. I, for one, am in no mood to carouse, but I suppose we must put away our grief for the good of the realm. Though you were promised rest, I fear I must insist that you also attend. It would be a strange celebration indeed if the victorious hero were not present. Pray content yourself with the thought that such occasions may bring about momentous change, and this without recourse to bloodshed. Tataru, if you would do me the favor of contacting the rest of the Scions. Of course, Antecedent. And please let me know if there's anything else I can do.
There soon is a time where you'll have nothing but a long period of cutscenes. You'll be warned beforehand, though. Good.
Curious. I've never known Tataru to sigh at such requests. Could aught be amiss?
What, besides the death of a dear friend? I don't know. I'm not sure if she's there. Still not sure. Still not convinced she's not there. I'm not quite... Oh, nope, yep, she's definitely not there.
Tataru? I believe she just stepped outside. Now that I think on it, she did seem rather preoccupied.
45 minutes of cutscene? Okay, well, you better sit the fuck back down then. Jesus.
In Doma, fidelity is a highly prized virtue. Perhaps it is a difference in culture, but this situation lies outside my comprehension.
Do we not have more pressing matters to attend to? A primal shackles its faithful with the bonds of eternal devotion, but I fear the power Thancred wields over his admirers is rather more fickle, especially when each realizes she is not the sole object of his affection.
Oh, God's making stop. My sides are about to burst.
Oh, I had not, That is one of the horniest emotes I have ever seen in my life. What the hell are you doing, girl? Okay, ladies, not for nothing, but you could all do way better. I'm just saying, like, this, like, boy, like, you are punching way below your weight here. Like, way below. Like, he's out of your league, but, like, downwards. Occasional squabbles. Ladies, please, this is no way to... Oh, hello, Brick. I was just, entertaining some friends. Oh, gods. He's gonna talk them into, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, penta... A hexasum. A hexasum? He's gonna talk them into that. Somehow, I'm sure. Ménage 5? Nope. Ménage 16. Or 6? What's 6? One of them is 6 and one of them is 16, I think. It's been a long time since I did French. Yeah, I mean an orgy. If it's 6 people, it probably qualifies as an orgy, doesn't it? I kind of love that our group has acquired a wandering bard that just follows us around and plays music. Tataru.
Oh, Brick, it's you. I didn't mean to worry anyone. It's nothing, really. Well, it's not nothing, exactly. But it feels like nothing compared to the towering trials you and the others face every day. And that's why I should probably talk to Minfilia before things get any worse. You always know what to say, Brick. What? Okay. I'm glad we had this little chat.
Brick shows up, looks at people, and then eventually they sort of they just come to important realizations.
My mind is made up. Yes, Tataru? You have my undivided attention. I've been hesitant to broach the subject, what with all the recent excitement, but Brick made me realize there's no time like the present, and time is what I'm here to ask you for. I'm not sure I understand. If you wish to be excused from your duties for a time, you've certainly earned the rest. But I suspect that lying abed is far from your intent. You know me too well, Antecedent. There is in fact something I've been wanting to try my hand at. Along with the adventurers and the Crystal Braves, the Scions are constantly being thrown into dangerous battles and deadly predicaments. Even Hoary Boulder and Colton have been promoted from guard duty to fill our need for competent warriors. And so it seems only right that I too should acquire the power to defend myself, and others, more importantly. When I return, I shall be both your receptionist and your bodyguard.
They're good friends. Whoa, hey! Give Tataru a gun, yeah.
It's the first time I've always been knocked to the ground by a lot of fell. I've never seen Mr. Char so determined. Has aught befell with which I might help, antecedent?
Ha! Not at present, thank you. Was there something you would ask of me?
Oh yeah, pray to excuse my distraction. An adventurer who was to join us for escort duty was injured while out on patrol. And I fear we cannot properly defend the scholars entrusted to our protection without the aid of at least one more guard. Therefore, I humbly request another adventurer, of the capable kind of course, be assigned to our party.
Very well. I shall consider the potential candidates and provide you with a replacement as soon as I'm able.
My thanks, antecedent. I take my leave of you.
The power to defend oneself. Tataru has ever been full of surprises. Now that I think on it, I do recall Urianger mentioning that she had developed an interest in
Arcanima. Right, okay.
Mayhap she hopes to gain admittance to the Arcanist guilds in Limsa Lominsa? Yes, that'll be the way of it. Would you be so kind as to journey to the guild and see that all is well? It is doubtless unwarranted, but surely I'm not alone in my concern for her safety.
Oh, nice. Pink is such a... It's such a maligned color, and it's so unfair, really. It sort of shares that thing with purple, where it ultimately... It's so rare in nature that it has, like, it has a inherently artificial look to the human eye. Nice diagrams. Hey, Tataru.
Rick, what are you doing here? I didn't mean for her to worry. That's the last thing I wanted. Putting an end to such worries is precisely the reason I'm here, don't you see? I, Tataru shall become a great and powerful Arcanist. And now, at Mr.
Fucking rugged names. Thubirgheim. Tubirgheim? I'm constantly tempted to try and pronounce them in, like, Danish, because it seems so Norse, but...
For Bruggen's behest, I must go and complete a special training exercise. Until we meet again. Greetings, and welcome to the Arcanists Guild. Do you require assistance? So, you're acquainted with our newest member. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but I fear young Tataru may not be ideally suited to the study of Arcanima.
Arcanamia, I keep wanting to say.
Nevertheless, she would not be denied, and goes now to undertake her first trial, a simulated inspection of 3 crates. A simple task, some might say, but one all Arcanists are expected to complete. A thought occurs to me. Why not supervise Tataru's training? You're clearly an accomplished adventurer, and given your relationship with the girl, you seem an ideal person to have on hand. The trial will be conducted at the cliffs south of Sefer Gate. You need only observe at a distance.
Okay. I am looking in the right direction.
To seize the pirate's port, where she meet her shining jewel. For to bring the smuggler's plans to naught, came the lass whom none could fool. Beat him with a backdraft, got him with a gust, deck him with a downburst, go, carbuncle, go. Ho ho ho! Are those crates I spy? Aha! And this must be the true test, but we're ready for them, aren't we, carbuncle? Carbuncle?
Well, that could have gone better.
I should have known you'd come, Brick. You needn't say a word. Your face says it all. I know you bore witness to my shame. Betrayed by my own carbuncle and left at the mercy of wild beasts. I must accept the truth. I'll never be a warrior like you or the others. I'll inform Mr. Thurbergheim of my intention to withdraw from the guild. Arcanima,
God damn it.
like so much else, is beyond me.
Well, that's a little sad.
Ah, back so soon. How fared our fledgling Arcanist?
Abysmally, Mr. Thurbergheim. Abysmally, as Brick will testify. I was wrong to become an Arcanist. Wrong as usual. I'm completely and utterly unqualified, and I sincerely apologize for wasting your time.
Tataru, if that were true, I would not have permitted you to join in the first place. We must all come to accept our limitations, lest our ambitions lead us astray. However, we must not lose sight of our strengths in the process. For example, your exceptional skill with numbers helped you gain a solid grasp of the fundamentals of Arcanima.
God damn it.
Were it not so, you would have struggled to even summon Carbuncle to your side. In my opinion, the Scions are truly fortunate to have such a capable and good-natured receptionist in their service. Would you not agree?
You're too kind, Mr. Thurbergheim. Though I cannot overcome this challenge, I shall take your words to heart and try not to become discouraged.
Sad violin music directly into triumphant.
As fetching as these garments are, I fear I shall never don them again. But I can't go back to the Rising Stones without something to show for my time away. Wait, I know what I can do. That is, if you don't mind accompanying me for a little longer.
Go get a gun.
Wonderful. Then to Costa del Sol we go. It's a bit of a gamble, but I'm confident it'll pay off.
Bonk. I didn't know there was a bump into people emote.
Yes, this is it. This is where the man at the Drowning Wench told me to look. There's a certain variety of clam which can be harvested this time of year in Bloodshore, one which produces the most marvelous pearls. However, these clams are also coveted by certain wild creatures, and since I fared rather poorly in battle last time, let's be off.
I like the sound of this.
What fortune! I've already found one. Would you be so kind as to keep watch while I work? This should only take a moment. Well thought, Brick, well thought. I knew I was right to ask you to come. As for me, I have my prize, a bounty of blood pearls. So named for their reddish hue, they were treasured as wards against dark magics in ancient times. Though I thought I might make charms for everyone, so that no matter where they go, they will always come home. It's sort of the power to defend myself and other people in a way. Right, well, I wasn't keep flamming waiting. There's work to be done. Lots and lots of it. We're to secure provisions for the Scions in the Leminsian markets. She may have an eye for quality, but I have a nose for bargains. Will you be heading back to the Rising Stones? If so, pray convey my apologies to the antecedent and tell her that she needn't worry about me.
Aw.
Farewell, Brick, and thank you for everything. Oh, hey, that sounded rather final, didn't it? How about until we meet again?
Pray return to the Rising Stones. I see chat is a little bit divided between whether Tataru is the best or Satan herself. Hey Sky, I've been following your content for a while and I've been wondering why you chose Hrothgar as a race. Because it seemed to me during character creation that probably not a lot of people would be playing Hrothgar, which would make my character unique. Plus, it's always fun to be a big, sexy Barakat man. Don't remember the lyrics to this. Impossible. I hear their thoughts all around me. It really, like, it is quite impressive to be able to play all of that when you only have, like, when you have such few notes available to play with. Anyway, sorry, camera, Miss Face Crush. My admittedly slutty character. Really, with a name like Miss Face Crush, I couldn't possibly imagine that they would be anything other than that entirely chaste. Oh, no, yeah, I see what you mean. Oh. Yep. Oh, that's pretty good. Damn, that is a lot of outfit. Could you put the weapon away for a second so I can see the, But, like, yeah, with the big top hat, obviously, you kind of have to have that. But then, yep. Oh, my God. That is... Yeah, that's horny. That is a special kind of horny. But it's horny in a way like a burlesque is horny, right? Like... This is very camp. It's very sort of exaggerated and kind of like cartoonish. Like, the hat especially is really what makes that. Because, like, again, this is the thing of, like, without the hat, this would sort of come off as like a horny Halloween costume more. But I think it's the hat that makes it like campy. That makes it like really just sort of like, oh, okay, this is like drag. Like it's sort of in that same aesthetic space where it's not really about... You're not supposed to take it seriously, in large air quotes, but you're supposed to take it seriously in a fun way, you know? Right. So classic, like the corset and the fishnets and the stocking... Oh, well, not stockings, they're socks, I know. But fishnet stockings and the corset and just the vertical boob window, which is like... This particular kind of boob window, by the way, I've always felt like that's less of a appealing to the male gaze kind of thing and more an appealing to the lesbian gaze kind of thing. Like, just mostly because when I see erotica made by women-loving women, they tend to like the middle cleavage a lot more. Like, whereas, like, porn that's designed to appeal to men and, like, erotica designed to appeal to men is more cleavage from above and down. Tends to be more popular. That's just like an anecdotal observation. I don't have any data to base that on. But like that to me kind of has a sapphic vibe. Quite like it. But no, yeah, that's good camp. Like that's really good camp. And it tastefully associated also like with the red and black. Which is like, it sort of takes it, like, it gives it a sort of an edge of edgelordiness. That's quite fun. Whereas if you'd gone with like something in a bright red or a pink or, you know, something like that, it would probably have more of a sort of coquettish, you know, e-girl vibe, probably. But, like, the black and red sort of brings it over into goth, hot topic territory. Like that aesthetic space, specifically. I quite like it. Like, it's horny, but it's not, like, it doesn't feel sleazy in that way. It feels sexy. Ah, the prelude. If you couldn't play that on the harps available in the game, they would have failed at Square Enix. Making glams for my character is hard because her skin is bright green. Yeah, purple and yellow are probably your friends there. Violets also, but not too cold. Hi, sorry, I'm just going to interrupt the game for a second here to tell you that Jane, my lovely editor who makes these episodes so nice, has written a book with their wife Laura Kate Dale called Who Hunts the Whale. It's a satirical novel about working in the games industry, exploring the absurd realities of working in AAA games development, the strange and disheartening issues that burn people out, and even what might possibly be done about them. It comes out on February 16th, and if you need something to read, hey, I recommend it. Anyway, back to Eorzea.
Welcome home, Brick. I gather you found Tataru and Limsa Laminsa. My, it sounds as though she had quite an adventure, and while it did not end as she had hoped, I suspect it will prove a valuable experience. I dare say she could have managed without our intervention. Even so, I appreciate you indulging my request.
Well, would you look at the time? It looks like it's time for me to call this particular episode to a close. If you're watching on stream, you're going to get a little bit more, but I'm going to take a short break. But if you're watching on YouTube, sorry, you're going to have to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see what comes next. Or you can become a member of the channel, which will give you early access to episodes before they come out for everybody else. There might be a few already sitting in the playlist just waiting for you. You can go and check. If you want to subscribe to the Twitch channel, instead you'll get access to the VODs, the unedited VODs of everything that happens on stream, including all of the in-between episode hangout stuff. So if you're curious about that, that's where you want to go with that thing. Outside of that, thank you very much for watching. Remember to be kind to one another, have solidarity with those who are worse off than yourselves, and may the tides of history wash gently over us all.